This past year, the Department of Labor released its final rulings on updates to the Fair Labor Standards Act, also known as FLSA. The Fair Labor Standards Act is the act which governs minimum wage, exempt and non-exempt status, and overtime provisions for employees. The new regulations are set to go into effect on December 1st, 2016, and all employers are required to comply with the new regulations. One of the most important pieces of the updated regulations is the increase in the salary threshold level for full-time employees. Currently, employees who make under $23,660 annually are eligible for overtime. This threshold has not been updated since 2004. On December 1st, the threshold salary will increase to $47,476. Non-discretionary bonuses and commissions can be included in the calculation of the exempt salary threshold up to 10% of the required salary level, but they must be paid on a quarterly or more frequent basis. The FLSA does not prevent a state from establishing more protective standards. If a state's standards are more protective than those issued under the federal FLSA, the higher state standards apply. The salary threshold is set to automatically increase every 3 years to maintain a consistent salary with the 40th percentile of salaried workers in the lowest wage census region of the country. The next scheduled update is set for January 1st, 2020. To prepare for the 12-1 implementation, employers should be doing a couple of things right now. First, you should take a good check of all your positions to make sure they're correctly classified. The updated regulations do not include any changes to the duties test at this time, so if you've already done this and reviewed your employees in the past, you should be all set. Next, you'll want to determine if any employees in an exempt job are earning less than $47,476 on a full-time salaried basis, including that 10% quarterly limit for incentives, bonuses, or commissions. If you do have employees that have typically been exempt from overtime that fall below that new $47,476 threshold, you'll want to consider potential options to comply with the FLSA regulations. You could either reclassify those employees as non-exempt and start paying them overtime for any hours worked in excess of 40 hours in a standard work week, or you could increase the employee's salary to $47,476 and allow the employee to retain his or her exempt status. Keep in mind that under the new FLSA regulations, it is possible to have employees in the same position classified as exempt and another employee classified as non-exempt just because of the salary level. Once you've determined if there are any changes, you should develop a communication plan for impacted employees and their managers to ensure that they understand the change and how to track their time going forward. Remember, the December 1st deadline is fast approaching, so now is time to start the work to comply with the regulations.